Hey, how's everybody doing? Man, look at that. Getting scruffy out here. Been doing pretty good, logging some miles, trying to get some experience underneath my belt and just trying to keep it going. So I am in Wisconsin, just right outside of Milwaukee, in between Milwaukee and Chicago. So I looked on Trucker Path, and Pilot had a lot of spots and Loves had some spots. So I like coming to Loves. Being with Roehl, we got free showers, so I'm gonna go get a shower. Not only that, but just some advice. So as I was pulling in here, and just like we did in the Army, we always scouted. I was in aviation, so we always scouted. We always took one turn, one pass, and scouted where's a good place to land at. So, so taking that routine, I kind of scoured the parking lot, did one round, found a spot, and I was like, all right, cool. So I set it up for my 45. You know what? I got out, and I got out once. Just when I lined up the trailer and the trailer was about to go in between the spot that I wanted it to go on. I got out, looked, checked. It's what they call assess and assure. So I did that. Got back in, and mind you, you know what? I don't care. I don't want to hit anything. I don't want to scrap it. I don't want anybody to scratch up. I don't want anybody to hit me, and I don't want to hit anybody. So I did about 3 or 4 pull-ups just to make sure I was center in the spot where I needed to be. And guys, I suggest you guys do the same thing. I've only been behind the wheel. I just got my truck. Let's see, I'm on my 2nd week, my own truck. But take wide turns. Don't rush it. Try to stay slow and steady. Guy Troy, I didn't learn this in CDL school, and he taught me about clutch control. So clutch control is very vital in close quarters, right? So when you're backing in, when you're doing everything, go as slow as possible. Don't rush it. It's not a race. Where these things are they're big. Yeah, they got some power, but they're not going to win speed races. They can do a lot of damage if you're not careful. So just when you're behind the wheel and you're in close quarter situations, like in the city, or especially a truck stop, just take your time. Just slow it down and just take your time. There's no rush. But somebody's going to get the spot. There's always going to be another spot, and if not, make your own spot. It seems like that's trust me, you'll but the spots are full. Yeah, spots might be full, but guess what? There's going to be truckers make their own spots. Park right beside at the end of the lane, fill up try to fill up the exit or the entrance, and hey, you gotta do what you gotta do in order to get it. So yeah, I'm having fun. I miss my family like crazy though, but take your time, enjoy the ride. There's no rush. Things are gonna come up with the shippers. Things are gonna come up like today. I got dispatched to the wrong site. Had the right paperwork, had everything that I need, had the right trailer, had everything I needed to have, but they sent me to the wrong place. I wasn't furious. I was a little frustrated. However, it was pretty good because there's a silver lining and everything, right? So my appointment at being flatbed, my appointment at Charter Steel wasn't until 5, and they loaded me in early, and I'm very gracious for that. And I'm you know, hey, thanks guys, appreciate it. And which made me get here early where I'm at. So I got to be in Ohio tomorrow at 4. Yeah, 4. I'm an early riser, so being an early riser, guess what? I'm already off the clock. So the time is 6:19. I got a 10-hour reset. Okay, so if you figure, I got here, let's see, I logged off at 6. Well, 6 plus 6, that's 12. Plus 4, that's 4 a.m. That means at 3:30, my ass will be up. Yeah. I like doing that kind of stuff. It's just me. I like getting stuff done. I like getting it in early. And yeah, I know what I said. Take your time. Take your time. Okay, but take your time in the parking lot. Take your time here. But when it comes to logging miles and stuff like that, I'll drive all damn day. I don't care. I'll drive all day long. But I also do it safe. So Friday I was up in Bismarck, Michigan. I think yeah, I think, anyway. And it snowed. So it was snow covered Friday. It snowed Friday night. I stayed there on site, and I left. My 10 hours was up at like 4, but I wanted to leave like at 6. And the reason I wanted to leave at 6 was because I knew that with the fresh snow, it was going to take some time for them to plow. It was going to take some time for them to salt. And I didn't want to rush it by any means. I mean, I spent 2 hours driving 35 miles an hour. And finally got to a place where I was able to do my safety check. So I was able to pull over within 25 miles, and it was a quick trip, and go figure. And it was awesome. So did my safety check, and I did that for about every hour and a half, maybe. And the reason I did that was because I noticed that a lot of snow was building up in my tail lights on the trailer, and especially with the trailer lights, and a lot of ice was accumulating on my headlights, and ice was accumulating on my windshield, and I didn't want that. Especially when the wipers had snow and ice, so I had to knock that out quite a few times. But I took my time. And I suggest you guys do the same thing. Like I said, I'm new flatbed. I'm a new driver. I don't have all the answers. I'm just giving you my experience and my point of view and my outlook on certain things. Guys, there's guys out there on YouTube and been out there for several years. This is just for me. So I'm sharing my experience with you guys as I'm going through it. And so listen, you're not going to get a grand intro of music. You're not going to have explosions. You're just going to have me talking. That's it. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Like, share, comment, whatever you guys. All right. Thanks, guys. God bless.